Watch party. That's what I call these. I don't know if you knew that. Watch party.
I
Nice.
did know that.
That's good.
So I watched a little movie called The Mandalorian and Grogu that Dawn
Mandalorian.
did not watch for whatever reason. It's been out for like almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks, and Don still
Almost,
hasn't seen it.
almost two
Wow.
weeks. It's tomorrow's not 2 weeks. It's been out a
Tom-
week.
no, tomorrow will be 2 weeks.
Because it came out on a
Nah,
Thursday
Yes,
night.
it came out on a Thursday night.
son of a
That's when Scott saw it.
bitch. Well, I
Thursday
know
night.
that,
Yeah,
but it was last Thursday.
it was not. It was
No.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, dude. I
All
don't
right,
know that
Scott.
I will see it in the theater.
I'm getting that impression.
Well, my overall impressions is it was a good season 4. Um,
Right.
it it really, if you like Mandalorian in general, it's nothing new. It's following more of the same. It's still very enjoyable. It's very fun, but it's not bringing anything new to the table either. I understand why some people are disappointed because they're like, "This is the same thing I was getting with Disney Plus." Big whoop! It's still very well done. It's still enjoyable fun.
So I feel like the people who are seeing it are not the ones complaining that it's nothing new. I feel it's the people who aren't seeing it that are like complaining about that.
Well, no, the people that are seeing it are complaining about it. And then there's sort of certain aspect of critics and whatever else that are seeing it that, are giving some of those reviews. But a lot of the advanced ones, I was reading some, especially for some people that are like in particular overseas, in which they were like, what in the hell? This is nothing different than what the heck I could have got on my Disney Plus. And I think they were expecting something a little bit more, or even going into the entire extending the mythology of Star Wars and the Mandalorians, and maybe even, some other cameos from some long characters. It's the typical thing with some Star Wars fans.
If they
They
remix seasons 1, 2, and 3 in The Mandalorian into three different movies, I'd totally go see those in the theater.
That's probably true too. But they're expecting these things like what Mandalorian season 2 was almost the pinnacle of series on Disney Plus
Yeah,
because it had this storyline that was branching out and really extending the mythos of not only Mandalorians but the Jedi. It had cool cameos in it. It ended just so strongly. That is what a large chunk of the fandom, or at least a large vocal chunk of the fandom, wanted. Do you get that out of this? No, you get a revisit to some character, a couple of characters that were out of the Clone Wars animated series. One we hadn't seen from since the very beginning of that. And you get a lot of probably corny dialogue.
I love
Some
the
you
dialogue.
some there's a hell of a lot of action,
Yeah,
especially that first freaking hour.
I think my
Some
wife complained about that. She's like, it's just like fighting, fighting, fighting. I know, isn't it fun?
It's fun, yes. A lot of little. I did like kind of like the little,
It's like the John Wick of Star Wars movies.
just about, especially that first half. But there's a lot of little throwbacks to, especially the original trilogy, in
Yeah,
different ways that I like the fact that they didn't beat you over the head with. You needed to almost be a fan or something like that in order to recognize it.
sure.
And so I thought that was good. Filoni and Favreau, it's probably Favreau in particular, can take these little known freaking characters from Star Wars or somebody that you just see in the background and make them some of the coolest, scariest motherfuckers out there, in some ways going, oh my God, no what, wow, why, this guy could be really cool in one way or another. So yeah, the second half does slow down a bit. There's probably one part, there's a chunk in there, probably, I don't know, what is it, 10, 15 minutes, where it does feel like it's like, dude, after all this, things that were going and drilling, running, you really had to slow down for this, and it feels like it takes a little longer to get to the freaking endpoint,
But that's kind of
you know.
fun because Grogu's like going solo for a bit.
There is that. But so he knows exactly what I'm talking about. But overall, I still think it I mean I enjoyed it. I felt, what my money wasn't wasted, anyway,
I
for
got my
for
2 hours
something.
of entertainment.
There you go. Exactly right.
It was a good time.
Yep.
My youngest daughter said it's the best Star Wars movie she's ever seen, but she really likes Grogu, so that
Oh,
makes it a
well,
little
there
bit.
you go.
There's
That
a lot
makes
of Grogu.
sense.
The one thing that if I had to make one criticism, what is with Grogu being like in some instances he's like really smart. Other instances he acts like he's like a toddler just banging on stuff,
Oh
right?
yeah, I
Like
have
the
no idea
inconsistency of the cognitive abilities of
of
Grogu are like
Grogu.
all over the place,
Yeah,
and I don't really understand
I
that.
would agree with that. Yes, yes, yeah.
So, but you just kind of go with it. I mean, it's Star Wars,
You
right? It's
do.
not like it's supposed to
And he's
make
a
sense.
bottomless pit when it comes to food. I mean, he's got
Yeah,
like but to your point, it seems like he has this one track mind for food, and then all of a sudden he's like doing something that seems to be fairly beyond his years. I
maybe
don't
he
know.
gets low blood sugar and goes kind of crazy,
Maybe
and then he
that's it.
eats,
I
and then
don't
he
know.
gets like his
Yeah,
sanity back.
yeah, no, no.
I've heard of that happening.
He is the comic relief though of it in a
Mm-hmm.
lot of ways too. So he's
Yeah,
doing
but
other
it's cool. They
things.
have a lot of, like I say, it's kind of like Favreau and Filoni just playing in their toy box. Like they're like,
Oh, it is
oh, what
purely
if
sandbox
we
playing.
really want like some snowtroopers and some AT-ATs? Okay, cool. Let's just throw that in. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we really want like the chess game, come to life. Okay, yeah, let's throw that in too. It's like, oh, cool.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's fun.
It is.
Okay.
I think from a movie perspective, that's really all I watched. I watched Wicked for Good, but pass on that, so I can't
Yes.
really recommend it.
What did you watch, Don?
I watched. Trying to think. What do I? Oh, I've only watched the. I don't remember what the heck it's called, but the latest Knives Out movie.
Oh,
It's been out
Oh
for a
yeah,
while. The
Dead
Wake
one,
Up
Man
Dead
Walker,
Man.
Wake Up Dead Man.
Wake
There you
Up Dead
go.
Man. Have you guys both seen
We
that?
Oh
have.
yeah,
What did you
yeah.
think
The
of
one
that?
with Josh Brolin.
Yes, as the
Yes.
priest.
Dude, I was so
I
disappointed.
masturbated
I
15 times this morning.
was so disappointed that he died as early as he did because I love that character. Like he's just
He's a
so
total dick.
he's a dick
Uh,
and he's just like so I don't know.
over the top.
When he yeah, over the top when he's up on the pulpit and it's like
Yes.
it was good. I liked it. Um
Yeah, I did like it. Yeah,
yeah.
thought
And
it was
then
quite
oh
good.
my God, who is it? Who was the old lady that was like
Glenn Close.
yeah, Glenn Close. Yeah, she was good. It was good. I liked it. I went back and watched the first one, the
Yeah,
first Knives Out movie.
it's really good too.
It
It
is.
is.
They're all good. I just like
Glass Onion's probably the weakest, but even Glass Onion is good. It's
Exactly.
entertaining.
Yeah.
yeah. So it was good. I enjoyed it. I watched that. Oh, have you guys watched have you watched US Marshals,
No,
the
and
spinoff?
I'm
The
not going to.
spin-off, Yellowstone
We
spin-off
I'm done
watched
with
all of that.
with
Yellowstone.
Casey or whatever.
Yeah, we watched that whole thing.
Yeah, you're watching the other one with
We yes, but I thought it was all out.
Rip and stuff. Oh, it just started
It
like
just
literally
started. I
like
know we only
2 weeks
watched like
ago,
3 or 4 episodes. I think
Wow,
there's
there's
like three
that
or
many out.
four, I think.
Okay.
Because my wife was like, "Do you want to watch this?" And I was like, "Hell no, I don't want to watch
Is
this."
that the one with the Rip and what's her face, Beth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rip and
Yeah.
Beth, yeah.
Yeah, Rip and Beth. So we're caught up on that, whatever, four
Yeah, I
episodes
love
are
how they
out.
took like Yellowstone, which was a pretty good show, and like, well, let's turn it into 4 shows and just spread it all out.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know that that's what that show
I
needs.
don't think there's four.
Okay, two.
There's two. Unless I'm missing something that
No,
I
I'm
need to
only
there
go
will be a
watch.
I'm
fourth.
only aware of
That
two,
I
but
really need to go watch, you know.
Yeah, what if they killed everybody else? Spoilers.
who knows? Maybe Landman is
So
somewhat
they're
related
also
to it
like
in one way.
they're also like yeah their brother is missing and nobody really seems to like want to find him. It's like gee I wonder why because he's fucking dead.
I don't know. It's fucking dead.
Um,
He's effing dead.
I watched a little movie that's I don't know how old it is. It's a little older called The Mandela Effect.
Okay.
Have you guys ever heard of
I've
this
heard
or
This
of it.
movie sounds very, very
I
familiar.
think
it's
I've heard
got
of it.
the dude that played the penguin in Gotham, that
Colin
bird
Farrell?
lord. No,
I was gonna say, I was thinking the same
in
thing,
the
Colin
TV
Farrell.
show Gotham, the TV
Oh,
show, something
uh,
Oh, not
Lord.
the Penguin.
okay.
Gotcha.
I'm not
Okay.
familiar.
I don't know.
I've never watched that series, although
Gotcha.
I do know what it
So
is.
it's a very short movie. It's only
Very
like an
short.
hour and 20 minutes,
That's
hour and
pretty
30
short.
minutes. You guys are aware of the Mandela effect, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I live
So,
in the world.
huh?
I live in the world.
Okay. So this guy and his wife, they have a daughter and she dies. And then he can't deal with it. Like he's losing his mind, losing his shit. Well, he starts doing research or something on the internet and he starts realizing about the Mandela effect. So he does like a huge deep dive into this and then he finds this professor at a college that had like talked about the Mandela effect, and it almost turns into like the Matrix. It's like we're all just people in a program
Yeah.
as far as what the Mandela effect is. Are you guys ever gonna watch this movie?
Nope.
No, it came
Okay,
out in 2019, and it's only an hour and
2019.
19 minutes though,
Yeah,
so it is fairly short.
it was very
Like you
short.
said.
So basically, he gets with this professor and they start talking about it. And it's pretty much if you believe in something enough, you can make it real. Like you can reprogram the program. And so he really, really, really wants his daughter back. And so, like, the end of the movie, it's like he's back in that moment and he makes a critical decision that changes the course where she still lives. And so now he's like living in this parallel universe where his daughter lived. So it's like one of those kind of weird, kooky, quirky movies, that I kind of dig. So I mean, it was only an hour and 19 minutes, so it didn't feel like I wasted my time. Um, but I thought it was interesting. I think the whole Mandela effect thing is very interesting in itself anyway. I mean, I don't believe that it's like it's like we're all programs like the Matrix. Because that's basically what the Mandela effect is, right? It's like deja vu or
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
like a
there's a
group consciousness that all believes
I was going
something.
to say, I think it's more like a lemming effect, where we
Yeah.
all get hit with something that we're all like, yeah, I remember that, when
right,
it's totally
Yeah.
freaking
right.
false.
And it's
Maybe
like
we should call it the Trump effect. Sorry,
right,
but
no, I understand. But
uh,
it's like, Berenstain.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's one.
yeah.
Curious George, does he have a tail? Does he not have a tail? Like the Monopoly guy, don't you remember the Monopoly guy with a monocle? No, that's Mr. Peanut, right? Like that's the
And
Peanut dude, right?
at the
But
end of
like,
seven, we've seen the head in the box. No, you never do see the head in the box.
and oh, Empire Strikes Back,
Luke, I am your father.
right?
Nope, it's just I am your father.
Yep,
Yep.
that. The what was the other? There was one that I hadn't heard of that they put on there, and I can't remember. Oh, Jif peanut butter, Jiffy.
Okay.
Do you remember Jiffy peanut butter?
No,
People remember it as Jiffy peanut butter, but it's
really.
always been Jif,
Okay.
never Jiffy.
Was
Okay.
there like an ad that called it Jiffy?
There might have been. I
Maybe.
don't
I
know.
thought that was Jiffy Pop or
But
something, but I don't
but
know.
it also, like I said, it kind of reminded me like it went on that trajectory like the Matrix, right? Like it kind of because the Matrix is like, oh, I thought I saw that. That's deja vu. What do you mean deja vu? Well, I saw that cat go by before. Oh shit.
The Matrix,
That's a
yes,
glitch
yes.
in the
It's a
Matrix,
glitch.
right? And like it's kind of like the Matrix is the Mandela effect, you know?
That blew my mind when I watched The Matrix.
Oh, I know.
It's a glitch. Oh my God, I'm in the Matrix.
Anyway, Mandela effect.
Cool. I
I can just
started I started watching season 5 of For All Mankind
About
finally.
damn time. I just watched the end of that.
It's over?
It is. Yeah, all the episodes are out.
Oh, cool.
So
but there's
Yeah.
another season.
there is one more season.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's interesting about the show, it's always rough the first couple episodes because they always do the time jump. It always feels like it takes a little while to get back in the swing because it always
Swing.
has like kind of a time jump
Well,
and
and they'll
there's
introduce maybe some new
some new
characters, and they're
characters.
trying to let you catch back up to what the
Correct.
existing ones are doing
Yeah.
and what's happened. Yeah, so there is that, and sometimes they even will throw you into something, and you're kind of like, "What? Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
what is going on?"
Yeah.
I do
So
feel like season five overall gets back to a little bit of what I enjoyed about like some of the earlier
yeah, it
seasons.
almost like each season almost has to start over and like gain steam again.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like gain a
yeah.
little
But
steam
like
before it gets
season
going.
four was a lot of like the political unrest and this union type things. There's
Yeah.
still political unrest going on in season five, but they get back to a little bit more of the exploration
Oh,
aspects that
that's
I think
cool.
I like.
Yeah, I see
So
they're really going towards the Titan boom and
yeah,
all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some aspects there. I'd be interesting to see what you think of the last episode. A friend of mine and I were talking about it today, and just kind of the feel of what happens there with the some of the people on Titan.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
yeah, I overall think I enjoyed it. So
Cool.
I'm like halfway through four.
Oh, you're getting there.
cool.
All right, Don, what else?
Oh, I was gonna say, you have either of you guys watched American Horror Story?
Nope.
No,
Any of them?
Nope.
No.
no.
Okay. I really love that series.
Yeah.
They did it was like 3 seasons. I didn't even realize it. American Horror Stories,
Yeah.
which were like seasons where they were just one-off episodes that
Yeah.
didn't really tie into, well, there's like a couple that tie into like the whatever you call it, like tie into the other series and stuff, but most of them are just like spooky, whatever, Twilight Zone, like whatever. I'd watched the first season, so I've gone back and I've been watching the season 2 and season 3. There's some really solid episodes in there, and then there's some that are just like, whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like that stuff.
Twilight Zone is definitely hit and miss for sure.
Yeah. Well, and it's almost like Black Mirror. It reminds me a lot of Black Mirror.
It is, but I think Black Mirror
I'm
realizes that it's more curated. Like most episodes are pretty solid. Like
right.
Twilight Zone, they were trying to make a weekly schedule,
Right. I
right?
mean, like American Horror Stories
Oh,
is also kind of the same vein, but it's more like
thought we were still
Black
talking about
Mirror.
Twilight.
Well, sort of, kind of, but have you've watched all of Twilight Zone? No?
I never made it through all of them.
I haven't either. I kind of fell off
They're kind
like
of
in
hit
season
and miss.
3 or 4. I
Yeah.
think I fell off, but I would like to go back. I want to rewatch the movie because I haven't seen the movie forever.
I think I've seen the movie fairly recently, but yeah, cool.
But anyway, I highly recommend especially if anybody likes Black Mirror or especially if you like American Horror Story, like all of that stuff, then it's for sure you should watch the American Horror Stories.
I will not.
I know.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe if you watch Fisk,
What is that?
the show on Netflix.
Um,
Did you ever watch that vampire movie that Taika Waititi did? What We Do in the Shadows?
I watched the show.
No, the movie.
Yeah, I have not watched the movie. I don't know where I can watch it. What? On your thing? What?
That was nothing.
Is that what
That-
you're gonna say?
That's what he was
Yeah,
probably
on
going
your
to say
thing.
because that's how I watched
I
it.
don't want to do. I don't understand that, and I don't want to do
Okay,
it.
cool.
I was gonna
No
say
idea.
something.
What we did in the shadows?
No.
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 All right. Well, if you don't have anything to say, you don't have to say anything, Don. You can
Well,
just
I did have
talk.
something to say, but now I forget what it was.
Gotcha.
So it's all fine. And
Watching Silo on Apple TV.
Oh, you started that?
I did start
Why
that.
did you tell me I could have started Silo?
I just started it here like last week, so I'm not even. There's 2 seasons, and we're just about through the first
You
season.
should watch C.
So
we did the
SEE.
first. I watched the
maybe,
first season of
yeah.
Silo.
You
There's
did
a
watch the first
second
season?
one?
Yeah, there are 2 seasons, and the third season is coming out next month.
You never talked
So
about the first season of Silo?
he might have. I don't know because it's been out for a while, so
I
I
watched it.
wouldn't be
You never talked
surprised.
about it. Talked about fucking Mr. Beast and his fucking
Isn't
game show
isn't
for 20
Silo
minutes.
basically Fallout?
There is an aspect of something like that.
Is
But they don't ever
Silo
get out of the silo.
Silo is the one they send people out
They
to clean
do to
to clean
clean
the
the
camera?
lens. Yeah,
See, I've watched it.
yeah,
I
They
haven't.
send
yeah,
people out to clean the
yeah,
lens.
yeah.
Cool. You should
It-
watch Paradise if you like Silo.
Have you guys watched? We just started Widow's Bay
Nope.
Nope.
on Apple. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
You're on Apple all the time, dude.
I
Watch
am
it
on
for All
there.
Mankind. Watch for All Mankind.
Watch the trailer for Widow's Bay.
Nope.
Widow's Bay. Okay.
It's got the. Did you ever watch The Americans?
No.
I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes.
Oh my God, you guys are like not watching good TV.
Americans is pretty good.
is so good.
I
Doesn't it
have
kinda
heard
get
that,
repetitive,
actually.
though?
No.
No. I should
I
go
think
back and watch
Silo's
that.
good though.
Yeah.
Going back to that,
Um,
Silo's good. I'm enjoying it.
The guy that
I'll probably
was
stick with it.
in the guy that was that was in The Americans,
Yeah.
Reese
Is in Widow's Bay?
RHYS.
Okay.
He's
So
in this show Widow's Bay.
that's great.
Okay.
I think you would like Widow's Bay. I
Okay.
don't know about you,
All
I
right.
like
but
everything that's
he is
good.
like the mayor of this town on an island, and he's trying to get
What do you think I like? You're always like, I don't think you would. You might not like it.
Because it doesn't have
then
teenage girls
then
with
effing
braces.
then effing watch Widow's Bay, dude, and tell me if you like it. He's the mayor of this town on an island. He's trying to get tourism
Oh,
started,
okay.
but
Okay.
the town has a history of
Making
Curses.
like
It's
widows.
cursed.
yes, that it's cursed. Of,
Okay.
like
I'm
people
reading the
die.
Wikipedia plot. somewhere.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, why don't you explain it then?
No, you go ahead. I'm sure you can do better than this 3 sentences in
I don't
Wikipedia.
know. So he's like fighting the entire town because they don't want it because they think the island is haunted and they don't want to bring people here. And so it's kind of like a comedy.
It's kind of a comedy
Well, I mean,
where
it
people
is.
go to
It's a
die.
horror comedy.
It's a horror comedy.
Oh,
You're
dude,
right into. You're
that
so
is
into horror
okay.
comedies that
Yes,
you
I
would love it.
am. I
Just
do.
watch the trailer.
I love horror comedy.
I
Oh
do
my
love
God.
horror comedies.
All right,
I mean,
then both
who
of you
saw
watch
Army
it.
of Darkness before anybody else?
Both of you watch it then.
Widow's
Because
Bay.
you'll both love the shit out of it, since you both love horror comedy. Yes, Widow's Bay. I don't think it's all the way out. I think there's like 2 more episodes,
Okay. Okay.
but the majority of it is out.
Cool.
Okay.
And I've watched like the first 3, and I
Yeah.
really like it.
It's a comedy series.
Horror
It's a
comedy.
dark horror
Alright.
comedy series.
Anything else we need to cover before we stop?
The Boroughs. I watched it on Netflix.
I
Is
watched
that a
the first
movie
2
or a show?
It
episodes.
is a series. There's like eight episodes, I
This guy
think.
was at work was talking about.
Yeah,
Is it
so
good?
I like it.
Eh.
Yeah, I mean it's all
It's
right.
like
It's like
Stranger
Stranger
Things,
Things in
but
a
for
retirement home.
adults.
Stranger Things with a bunch of old people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, so
They're like in a
I
retirement
wouldn't
home.
say that it's necessarily for adults or whatever, but
that's
it's
the way it was
yeah.
explained to me.
Yeah, it's a bunch of instead of having these young kids, you got a bunch of 70-year-old people in a freaking old folks type of
How is it
retirement community.
spelled?
So Burroughs?
Boroughs.
Okay, because I put it into my Roku, and the only thing that came up was like a movie from like 2017 or something.
Was it like burrow in the ground?
No, I spelled it the way you spelled it.
It's on Netflix.
All right, I'll
It's.
have
I
to.
think the Duffer Brothers produced it.
The who?
They did.
The people who did Stranger Things, Duffer Brothers.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of R's in
So
there.
they were like, dude, we can't come up with anything. Let's do Stranger Things, but with
Or
old
no, maybe
people.
not.
Hey, I'm sure that's how they pitched it.
Let's
They were
do
like,
Stranger Things meets Cocoon.
Yeah, so but essentially that's what it is. Stranger Things being Cocoon.
Okay.
But yeah,
Huh.
I thought it was pretty
It's got
good.
Gina. Oh yeah,
It
Melina.
it's the first
pretty
it's
cool.
typical Netflix stuff, there's some, areas where there's probably a little too much filler, you're like, come on, just get to the freaking point. We know that this is going on, but overall, I still think it does move at a fairly decent pace. I feel like it's one of those ones where what the hell is going on? You know something's going on, and that they do start giving you enough pieces to it, and by the end, you definitely know what's going on
is
in
it
there.
over?
It does. It typical, things. It ends, and it wraps things up fairly nicely, I think. Could they do more? Probably, if they really wanted to. But
They could wait like 3 years and do like the second half of the second season,
Well, at least the people
and
will
then
still look about the same age.
for
say
all
the old
intents and
people are gonna be like really old.
for all intents and purposes, though, for what they were doing here, yeah, it does have if it didn't go anymore, you'd be fine,
Cool.
So it's good.
It's kind of like me with Hush too.
No, it ends on a cliffhanger. That's
Yeah, but if it never gets resolved,
you
I
not
don't
caring is
care.
not the same as it wrapping up this thinker. There's a difference.
There you go.
All
You're
right.
not digging it though?
It was okay. It was kind of on in the background. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Okay,
I
okay.
just wasn't really
Well,
into
my
it.
wife wasn't real big into it either. I mean, she kind of stuck with it, but I don't know that she liked it that well. I felt like it gave me a good nostalgia feel of things from probably the 80s or whatever,
I don't like watching shows with old people.
Dude,
Okay.
I know you don't care.
I'm
You hate it when
ageist.
I talk about it, and I know you
Oh,
don't
fuck,
care.
it's better be Mr. Beast or
No,
Survivor.
it's Survivor.
Fuck.
So they did the finale.
Woohoo! And Jeff Probst screwed it up.
Jeff Probst fucked it up, but I don't think it was his fault. How the fuck is he supposed to know what they're doing? So, you know how like on the finale it's live,
Yeah.
and he
Yes.
comes out and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring out so and so, and we'll talk to him about their experience." He brings out the dude that's in the final four. They're getting ready to go to the final three. They have to make fire,
Yeah.
right? So he brings the kid out and he's like talking to him. And he's like, "So," he's like, "How did it feel to lose at making fire?" And then they had like some of the survivors over
Yeah.
there, and they're all like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "What the hell?" And he's like, Jeff's like, what's going on?" And they go over and they're like, "You haven't shown the clip yet of making fire." And Jeff's like, "What?" And he's like, "Hold on." And he goes, "Okay, we're gonna do something different." He's like, "I'm gonna tell you what happens, and then we're gonna go back and show you him losing making fire." It's like I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "How does this happen? It hasn't happened in like 50 seasons,
Well, they
40."
stopped doing the live finale
Yeah. But
for
I
that
mean,
very reason.
I heard that people were giving him a hard time like online.
Yeah.
But like he's running around, right? Like he doesn't know what they've shown.
I've heard that they finally realized that game is broken. They need to fix it. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they're
That
coming.
was the chatter online. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, they fucking completely broke Survivor finally." It's like, dude, they broke Survivor 20 seasons ago. You just now figured it the fuck
But
out.
they're coming back.
Oh, they are, but they're like,
They're
I don't. They're like,
51.
we don't know how to fix this game. Yeah, because you fucking broke it. Because everybody's got an advantage or an immunity idol,
Oh
or
yeah.
5 immunity idols in their pocket. They're coming out their
Yeah.
butt,
That's
and
right.
advantages and quicks, and it's like, remember when it used to be just like a social game, and you had to just like, maybe there was one immunity idol, maybe, All right. No, fuck
But
that shit.
I will say, I think the right person won.
Okay. Who
If
the fuck
anybody
cares
cares,
who won?
nobody cares what I think. But
Was
yeah,
it?
I think
Yeah, that Aubrey lady won.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking care.
The thing that
She
is,
played like 5 times. Yeah, it
yeah,
took
I
her
know
like
she
five
finally
times to
won.
win. Finally won!
But what's her
Why took
name?
me 5
Oh my
times?
gosh, what's her name? The I can't remember her name. The black lady, Cerise.
Suri?
Cerise. She's played like 5 times and she hasn't won
Yeah,
at all. And
Mm.
she lost this one again.
But they like
I
her.
really like her.
The
She's a
people
cool
do. That's
player.
right.
But anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
It's so funny how everything becomes more and more niche, right? Like at one point, everybody was watching Survivor, everybody liked it, but then it just became this so much more like focused on like what certain people liked, and it became like now there's just like everybody who likes Survivor still is like a super fan, right? But the casual people are gone, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Star Wars. It's like the people who went to see Mandalorian and Grogu. It's like the hardcore like Star Wars fans, but like the casual people, like everything in culture is just becoming more and more niche. It seems like.
That's because we get so much stuff thrown at us, though.
I know. And
Yeah, in
like,
a
so you
lot of
can't like
ways.
anything. So you find the one thing you really like and you just fucking run into the ground, you know?
Well, that could be, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they
So,
could do
Or
4
they
seasons
reboot
of
it 15
Survivor a
times.
year.
yeah,
It could be on every week and I'd watch it.
I understand.
Love it.
Love it.
Can't get enough
All
of
right,
it.
got anything else?
No.
Thank God.